Hey guys, Ron here. We're going to revisit the 3DR Solo, and one of the things I wanted to go over again was the fix for the GoPro camera in the gimbal. I did this a while ago and you guys were interested, and I did it months and months ago with a really bad GoPro, so did the camera to take the pictures. So if you look here, if you look at this connector, I don't know if you can see, there's a piece of Scotch tape over it, and what that does is it keeps the connector from connecting to the back of the GoPro. See, there's a giant multi-pin connector on there, and that matches the connector in the gimbal. And what happens is, when you connect that quite often, it just goes into a weird cycle where it powers on, powers off, and none of the remote functions work. So what you do with the GoPro is you can set it for, as soon as it's on, it shoots. So set it for video, set it for automatic on. You have to go through the menus on the GoPro, and it's a function. And then you can still plug this in here. And what now happens is, you don't have the remote functions, which usually don't work anyway, but now the camera will work. As soon as you power on the camera, it'll start recording. So you power on the camera, and you do your flying, and it records the video nicely. So it's the big fix, Scotch tape fix. And that connector right there is a very fine piece of Scotch tape covering the whole connector. Just put a piece from top to bottom, and then press the camera over it, and that will allow you to use the camera manually, and it'll work fine. Also, the other thing I wanted to mention with these master air screw, these props, they're really excellent. They attach with a different nut system, but they're all included. They're about 60% quieter. They're quick and quiet. Really nice setup. So if you get a chance, grab some of these, and that's the big fix. So for you guys that were asking, it works fine. It's a temporary fix, but it works. Usually the problem seems to be with the GoPro camera. If you take your camera and use the USB connector and try to connect it to a computer and download what's on the SD card and it doesn't work properly, then that's the problem. It's the camera. Alright guys, that's the revisited 3DR Solo, one of my favorites. And don't forget the master air screw. Terrific propellers. This pack, it's really nicely designed, very comfortable. If you have a Phantom 4 and you try to use a backpack, it's like carrying a giant trunk or suitcase on your back. This thing, you can put everything in. You got your controller, you got two batteries, you can put your charger, you can put your phone or your whatever your device is that you want to use, a tablet, and accessories, and there's tons of room in this thing. It's comfortable. It's got a handle on the side and handles on the top, and the straps are very comfortable on this. It's also got these rubber feet on the bottom, no slip grip, and they're incredible. This thing, you can't move it once it's on something. It's like stuck to it. So there's a handle, usually there's a handle on the side, there's a handle on the top. Alright guys, it's been a while since we visited the Solo. So that's a revisit of the big fix, and we'll see you later. Oh, here's a quick studio shot of how the place is looking these days. Got the Thermaltake View 27 parts. Mining rig, test rig. Bitcoin went up so much it's crazy. Parts, editing system, Core 3 with a tempered glass instead of plexi, and the usual stuff. Alright guys.